So it's New Zealand, the 9th seeds, up against USA 6 seeds in the battle for 3rd place. All these matches so important. This is Olympic qualification season, remember. Top 4 at the end of the season go through to the Paris Olympics automatically in 2024. New Zealand 4-1 over the USA in their last 5 meetings. We understand there's a late change for New Zealand. Joe Webber, number 11, is out. Brady Rush comes in the number 2 shirt. The USA looks like they've rested some of their big guns. Baker, Williams, Schrader, all on the likes of LeCamp and Thomas.
Huge response group. The point of this is when you have semi-finals as epic as what we've just seen, the teams that lose it have the heartbreak, they've got the emotion to get over, and they're going to run out to some rapture here. Emirates Dubai Sevens, this place is going to get pretty loud now.
USA won silver here before Christmas in the previous season. New Zealand, of course, 13 times series champions, but the Rugby Sevens landscape has changed in recent times, hasn't it? These guys need to work hard now for medals, any colour of medal on the series.
Well, one thing the New Zealand team are going to do is work hard. That's how they're made up. It's in their DNA. USA going to go hard. They've got a few crossover athletes that are exciting. They had the blip against South Africa, losing last play of the game. Ben Breakspear about to take the whistle. He's going to be paramount as ever. Referees, supreme athletes themselves as they get around this pitch, holding the whistle.
Yeah, it could have been all so different for the USA, thinking that semi-final, the only game they've lost, and it was a golden point defeat to Ireland. Right at the end, here we go. The battle for bronze in Dubai. 2022-23 season, we are underway. New Zealand all in black. It's gone over the back of Rocco Lesoa, and Sam Dixon, the captain, is there to set up the platform. Brady Rush, he was the man called in for Joe Webber late. And Rocco Lesoa, who's been hot-stepping his way through defences all weekend, gets them back underway. Here's Shea Clark, the teenager, schoolboy star, but he's lost it in contact. And Malachi Esdale scoops it up for the USA Eagles. Lucas LeCamp, Aaron Cummings now to Puola to Gavin Demore. Little scoop offload in contact from him.
So there's a flag here, potential knockdown. This could be 2 minutes contentiously in the opening 60 seconds. Whoa.
Deliberate knock on.
Number 2 is a deliberate knock on.
Well, it's questioned it. Eagle-eyed Geordie Way on the side. There's a chance he spotted it. This little finger. Oh, that's a tough one to swallow.
So Brady Rush, who was called in late, have to sit down for 2 minutes.
Team stability, okay?
First time these two teams have played each other for a bronze medal since the Vegas Sevens back in 2017. USA won that en route to the title. New Zealand have won their past 4 and 5 of the last 6 in all games against the USA. Tupuola. Got Fualau there with him, and LeCamp is Steve Thomason. Gets away from the tackle of Regan Ware to Cummings, and they swing it back the other way. Tupuola. Gavin Demore. Oh, nice offload to Cummings. Little hitch kick from Cummings, and one more pass, and Tupuola will score for the USA. 7 on 6 on the power play. They get it done.
And that is how you capitalise on the play advantage, keeping that ball alive brilliantly. Defenders try and commit themselves after the offload to the next tackle, but when you run out of numbers, it's difficult. Dixon makes the hit, offload. Cummings, weird seeing that number 1 down this side in Dubai. It not been Carlin Isles, but that was a lovely ball from Cummings to the supporting Tupuola. And that is a good start for the USA. First real possession, building nicely, getting it done over the line.
And it'll please Mike Friday, won't it, with the likes of Kayvon Williams and Joe Schrader on the bench. Some of their big guns. Conversion attempt on direction, which falls a little bit short.
Nice to see him scoring in a bit of broken play. Typically throughout this tournament, USA loving their set piece. They go set piece to set piece and look to build on that, but that was very much off the cuff.
So the power play has cost 5 points to New Zealand so far. Shea Clark. Oh, getting away here for New Zealand. Really well is Caleb Tangatau. Almost scored a try which might have sealed the semi-final. Wasn't to be, but he gets their scoring started in the bronze medal match.
Bin's back on.
I'm a massive fan of this guy. Stock rising in the world of rugby. Yet another supreme athlete out of the ranks of New Zealand rugby. And that is him dismissing one of the best defenders in the game. Thomason dismissed with the fend. Tangatau with this drive, with this gait, with this running style, the envy of many, and then the cast around, the look back, and the smile to finish with it as well.
He has been signed by the Blues in Auckland. Not difficult to understand why. Great scenes high in the stands here at the Sevens Stadium. Saturday night in Dubai. Great to see the fans back, of course. We keep saying it, but we did miss them. Rocco Lasoa just feints to the far side, comes back the near way in the direction of his captain. But Fualau brings it down for the USA. Back to the full 7. Worth noting that was their 11th yellow card for New Zealand at this tournament.
You crack on. There's a lot of games, mine.
Maybe some of them by choice in the invitations.
Yeah.
I need to sit down.
Keep the space, lad, yeah?
And this is what I'm saying, set piece all about USA's attack. They love to go from the line out scrums. This is one of them. They've got nice playmakers, bit of power and pace out wide as well.
New Zealand have won their past 3 bronze medal matches. Most recently LA 2020. But it's the USA with possession here. They can. Missed them in Hong Kong. He was doing his college exams at UCLA in California. Here's Tupuola. Will pick and go, and the hitch kick gets away, shrugs off the tackle of Brady Rush. Back to LeCap. Oh, but Rush recovers and makes the tackle, and that's been lost forward.
Somewhat tentative when you see a player looking the wrong way when they're about to score it. Foul play's been asked because of the nature of the tackle, but I think that is quality from Brady Rush.
Just double check that.
NFL style.
Sure, Ben, we'll have a look for try or no try.
Swat from behind. There's the fend. LeCamp looks towards the post, but you know Rush is coming in. That is outstanding. Targeted the ball
decision.
and whacked it.
Knock on by White. Restart with the black scrum.
Never give up on the fight. That'll please his coaches. Brady Rush. Yellow card early. Try saver to make up for those 2 minutes out of the game.
Rush redemption.
Bind. Set.
Rocco Lasoa feeds this scrum. He has Rush to his right, but decides to take it himself. As New Zealand forwards have got to get out of that scrum awfully quickly and make sure they keep possession. Is Regan Ware at pace?
First man. It's the first
That's gone
man.
forward though.
That's gone backwards.
At the breakdown. Double knock on, is it? No, we play on. Dixon has it. Sure, I saw a knock on in there, but we play on. Rocco Lasoa just flicks it out the back to Rush. Here's Regan Ware in his 43rd Sevens World Series events. Tangatau. Try scorers waiting over here on this near side for another opportunity. New Zealand will be able to breathe there. That's an easy exit for them.
Chance to just take a little bit of that time off. Get a bit of lungs recovered. I'm talking about stars New Zealand. They're coming to this game much more about that open play. Scored most of their tries from tapping it, keeping it quick. This is very much a case when you do want to kick to touch though and just see out the half, hopefully with an attacking intent. Keep hold of the ball, and there's no dramas in clearing the line as well.
Here's a stat for you, Vix. I know you like to narrow down to the detail of rugby sevens. 2 contrasting styles here. New Zealand has scored the majority of their tries from possession, quick taps. There you go, top left. USA scored mainly from set piece, 38%.
Over.
Regan win. Over the halfway line, Lucas the Camp puts him on the floor. Rocco Lassola. Nashu. Dummy. Offloads off the deck to Rocco Lassola, and he'll score. No one in behind. No sweeper, one line break, one try. Second of the game for the All Black Sevens.
And that's a pretty tame one for Rocco Lassola. We usually see him doing some outrageous stuff down the middle. Never one to dismiss the abilities of scoring tries here in Dubai. And it's the offload off the floor. Another contrast element of it is how New Zealand do like to look for those pop passes. And hopefully going to see some gooses and hitch kicks from this man as well, because he is one of the most frenetic runners with a rugby ball in hand.
He's had a great tournament. As Rocco Lassola clocks in the red, he bangs over the extra 2. So 14 New Zealand, USA 5 at half-time. New Zealand in the women's final, and then the blitz box take on Ireland. Ireland looking for their first ever cup final win on the HSBC World Rugby 7 series. Back underway, New Zealand with the restart. They lead 14-5, 2 tries to 1, both converted. Thomason under pressure from Dixon. Sam Dixon's just got seemingly endless amounts of energy. 6th game of the weekend for these teams. He's still throwing themselves into players. Then Brazil keeps the ball in play well to Malachi Esdale. Up and running here, the USA. They've got plenty of pace if they can find it on the flanks, but that's a really good tackle on Gavin Demore from Lewis Ormond. Cummings to Tupuola. Tupuola loves a hitch kick. Couple in that little jink there, and Esdale again. Oh, what a ball! Malachi Esdale deserves a try on the end of it, and they'll get it. Ben Brazil has the pace to finish, but Malachi Esdale threading the needle.
Oh, he's got himself on the short list. There's a few contenders for offload of the tournament. This is going to be up there. The carry initially nice, but then in behind, the roll around. Oh my word, Brazil was unsighted. He had his eyes closed. Sorcery. Brazil does the right thing to finish it off, because you want to see those moments finishing with some points.
Oh, they found him at the Rugby Town Sevens with the rambling jesters. Malachi Esdale played a bit of rugby for the Houston Sabercats in MLR as well. Given the start by Mike Friday, hasn't let him down.
Too right, he just checked out the big screen to see if that was going to be replayed again. Trust me, that's going to get some views. That was fantastic.
He was found by Osea Kolinasau, the Rio Olympic gold medal captain of Fiji, you know. Now coaching China Sevens women these days. Oscar Galinasau.
Tackle!
Esdale can thank him for getting him into the elite level of rugby sevens. Penalty, New Zealand. 14-12, game on here. 5 to go, bronze medal at stake.
Well, let's hope we see some more Fijian offloads, because that was up there. New Zealand again just taking their time with it.
Who's the line, lad?
This is the experience I mentioned. They're actually average age around 27, New Zealand, which is a slightly older contingent than many.
Regan Ware coming around the corner. Here's Rokolesora again. Tony Nashu. He's been impressive for the All Black Sevens this weekend. Commentary team selecting our long list for the Dream Team, which everyone will be able to vote on for 24 hours after the Cup final. Do get online and take a look at that. Rokolesora again. That little hitch kick just buys the space. Freezes the defence for that millisecond, and that's enough for him to get through. Akila Rokolesora with his 5th of the weekend. 6th even. Seldom short there.
Did a bit, but I tell you what, they've all been pretty special. Rokolesora gets this, and this is the hitch kick we all wanted to see. Off he goes. He'll goose round the outside. The only man who is happy when the sand is as hot as it is in the desert. His feet are electric.
And he manages the kicking for New Zealand as well, so up to 21-12 now. There you go. Leads all try scorers. Akila Rokolesora with 6, 2 in this game. 3 to go. New Zealand have the ball back off the restart. Kurt Baker's out there. Here's Brady Rush. Lewis Orman. Left foot step. Orman. Offload to Rush. This will be a try. Brady Rush scores for New Zealand.
Well, his impact in this game remained positive. And it's another lovely offload round the back. Orman this time. Williams making his way onto the field for the US Eagles. Gets drawn in, he gets the legs, and that's where the spare man is, Brady Rush. He's got the pace to get over. New Zealand double down.
Yeah, 26-12, just over 2 to go. They'll take some catching from here. Tamasi Thama. He loves a bucket hat, doesn't he? It's his headwear of choice these days. Looking after the team in the absence of Clark Laidlaw this weekend, done a fine job.
There's about 15,000 around the invitational teams. They love it. A lot of budgie smugglers as well.
His dad, of course, was a great sevens player for Fiji. Hong Kong Sevens winner back in the day.
He created the hitch kick, you know.
Ben Brazil. Perry Baker. Off the bench, as is Kayvon Williams. Loose pass from Williams, and here's a look at Lance Williams, number 24, getting involved. This guy's got a good story. Mike Friday describes him as a proper handful, former linebacker at the University of Hawaii. Anyway, New Zealand have the ball back. Hopefully we'll get another chance to have a look at Lance Williams for the USA team. Oh, they're going to get another try, New Zealand. The Tamanaki Nicole. Sinbind in the semi-final proved crucial to the outcome of that game, but he's got to try in the bronze medal match.
He's apologising for not passing to Dixon on the inside.
Sorry, Captain.
I did try. Perry Baker was in the passing lanes, but here we go. Dixon whips it on the inside. This is the broken field that New Zealand love to thrive in. We saw in the last game they have a load of runners coming straight through the middle. Perry Baker giving chase, but Nicole is cruising round. A couple of blokes in support, trying to make it easier for Baker to nudge this one over.
So 31-12. New Zealand look pretty comfortable now for 3rd place here and 17 series points. Extra couple on offer, not going to make it, so seconds almost out. There is Lance Williams. Mike Friday said he's got high hopes for him. 245 pounds, University of Hawaii linebacker.
Yeah, great human as well. Teaches a lot of kids with special needs in the USA. Wonderful, patient human, but he is a presence on a field.
Here he's doing the lifting here, which is one of those quintessentially rugby actions you've got to learn. He's done well there. And back to New Zealand, though. Nicole did well off the restart. They're looking for more points here to finish their tournament on a high. Leroy Carter just bounces off Brazil and leaves him lying prostrate up near the halfway line. But Perry Baker might have the last say. Baker on Baker. Kurt Baker wins it.
He fills up, boys.
Not quite a baker's dozen, but Kurt's happy.
Well, two boys who at the vets end of the scale of sevens, showing they're still up for it. What a way to finish.
That's final whistle. New Zealand wrapping up the bronze medal here in Dubai. Of course they wanted the gold, but all those series points, they'll pick up 17 for this effort. USA will take away 15 of their own. 31-12. It has finished in the men's bronze medal contest.
Congratulations, New Zealand. They are the bronze medal winners here.